Joseph wanted to be successful from a young age. He looked up to his parents as successful because anytime their friends came around, they always complimented them, calling them successful. He went to his father and asked, "Father, how can I become successful?" Then his father replied, "Oh son, the secret to success is to do exceptionally well in school, like I did, and graduate with the best degree possible, so you can land the best jobs other people don't have access to." For the next few years of Joseph's life, that became his goal. Eventually, he graduated with the best degree he could get and got the best jobs available to him at the time. He was happy because in his mind, he had finally become successful. But after working at this job for 3 years, he soon found himself hating this job. The work had become routine and boring. He started getting interested in other things, and the pay was rarely ever enough for him to live comfortably. One day, while coming back from work, a fancy car drove and parked ahead. Joseph was surprised how people even afford cars like that. But what surprised him the most was the person who came down from the car. It was a former schoolmate of his in university who wasn't even serious in school and failed majority of his classes. Joseph walked up to him and they greeted each other. Then Joseph asked him, What is your secret? How can I become successful too?" Then his friend told him to start a business and get into a particular industry because that's where the money was. So, over the next few years, Joseph quit his job and started this business. Even though he didn't really like the industry or the work he was doing, he just stuck to it because his friend told him this is where the money is. A few years after, Joseph was finally rich, but the success feeling he was looking for, he never still found it. So he went and asked his rich friend, what can I do to feel successful?" Then his friends told him, "Buy all the luxury things the world has to offer, then you will feel successful." So that was exactly what Joseph did. But after just a few months of buying luxury here and there, it no longer felt exciting, and soon Joseph found himself feeling depressed again. He kept asking people how he can become successful, and they always told him what they knew, what they thought would make him successful. So Joseph spent the next few years of his life buying all the luxury things the world has to offer, more hot supermodels, more fancy cars, drinking the finest wines and traveling to the finest places, and even taking substances people told him would elevate his spirit. But now, it was Joseph's 46th birthday, and he woke up in the morning feeling very tired because he had just partied all night the previous night. Even though he lived in a big mansion and he was surrounded in all the finest things of life that men will literally kill just to get access to for 24 hours, he felt a lot more alone and depressed, and he still wondered why with all this luxury and with all these possessions he had acquired, he still wasn't feeling successful. But what Joseph did not realize is that success comes from within. So, how to be successful in life? There is no real answer. The common misconception is that fancy things will make you happy, money and everything will make you happy, and it's not entirely false and it's not entirely true. Even though you're not a millionaire, you can't really say if money will make you happy or not, but you have experienced it to some degree. You buy a new phone or a new clothes or something, then you are madly excited. For the first few hours you own that thing, like you feel on top of the world. Then after just a few hours or a few days or a few months, all of a sudden that thing just turns to another object. When I bought this phone last year, I wasn't super excited, but at least I was a lot more excited than I am right now. Like today, my day-to-day life now, my phone is just my phone. It's just like an everyday object I just use to get through the day. But back then, it was like very exciting, yay, new phone and everything. What I found is things that actually make you happy are things that are internal things, not necessarily external things. So stuff like spending time with your loved ones, getting into a flow state in your work, being grateful, like having good mental health, all those type of stuff. Those are things that actually make you happy. But even those ones are good and wholesome to some degree, they're not still going to make you very happy, because imagine it, you spend all day with your loved ones, your friends and your family, and everybody is happy, but you cannot provide for them. Yes, you spend all day with them, but if stuff is hard and you can't provide for them, nobody's really going to be happy. So to some degree, you still need all this materialistic stuff. To be successful in life, you have to choose what success means to you. Don't listen to everybody's advice saying, do this to be successful, do this to be successful. Parents will tell you go and study this to be successful. Friends will tell you go and get into this business to be successful. So me too, will tell you do this to be successful. It is that what makes one person successful doesn't necessarily make another person successful. Like, success means different things for everybody. So define your own version of success. This is my cap. If I wear it, it fits me. Like, it fits me perfectly. But this same cap, if I pull it and give it to a friend to wear, or my brother or my mom or something else, this cap is not really going to fit them just the way it fits me flawlessly. Like they will have to go to this backside and adjust the size of the cap to the one that fits them. And like you can see now, this is too wide for my head. So the point I'm trying to make is no one cap fits everybody. Everybody's head size is different. So for the success too, what success means to everybody is different. No one activity or one lifestyle or one thing just fits everybody. I think I'll just wear the cap till the end of this video. But what I'll say is that the more successful you become in different areas of your life, the more happier you'll be in general. That's what I've observed. So for example, if you are successful in your business, your happiness is going to be at a certain level. And if you had success with your family, successful in your relationships, it's going to level up again. Then you had success in your health, it's going to keep leveling up. Then success in like your mental state, going to keep leveling. Like the more you add all these things and stack them together, the more happier and more successful you'll be in general. That's what I've noticed personally. So how do you become successful in life? There is no real answer. There is no real way to become successful in life. You have to define what success means to you. One of the best advice I've ever received from watching self-improvement videos like this is to turn everything off and sit inside a room by yourself and stare at your wall. When you sit down and stare at your wall, you remove all external sources. Consuming content like this, going on social media, all these things are influencing the way you think and your own perception of success. You turn them all off and just stare at the wall. When you stare at the wall for literally hours or even days or weeks, months, however long it is, you're going to start to really find out what success means for you. You're going to have to start to like play words in your own mind. Like you're going to start to say things to yourself that mean a lot to you. That's what you should do. That's the action step of this video. Spend at least 15 or 30 minutes today. Don't let today pass you by without doing this. Carry your phone, set a timer for 15 minutes or 30 minutes or at least 10 minutes if you're too lazy, and just sit there by yourself. Turn off your phone. Like don't talk to anybody, don't have any like external stuff. Just sit there by yourself and just literally look at your wall and just think. Just let your brain think. No playing music in the background, no watching a YouTube video in the background, no eating of any. Just sit there by yourself and just think. And usually you'll find the answers you're looking for.